What would the impact of your life be if you woke up every day with the goal of being kind and helping someone? What would your life look like if you saw a person who had fallen on hard times and chose to help them financially? How would you be changed for the better if you gave of your money and time to support charitable organizations? The impact would be profound. Your generosity would change lives, and the positive results would last for generations to come. Bob Green's life modeled these very things and showed us how powerful the results can be. We desire to continue to impact lives the way Bob did and see our lives and other lives change for the better. We will do this by carrying on the selfless generosity of Bob Green. Bob spent 40 years in business serving others, and his legacy will continue to live on through the nonprofit organization What Would Bob Do? A man who lived life based on his convictions helped change a community and impacted the lives of countless families for the better. One of his mottos was,
"If I've got enough money to buy a steak and my neighbor doesn't have anything to eat, I'd rather buy a hamburger and we both be full."
Here is Bob's best friend, Stancil Handley, who witnessed firsthand the impact Bob made on others.
Bob would always provide for those in need. Through the years, he has provided spectacles for people who could not afford them. That was his thing, he's an optician. Hearing aids, people couldn't afford them. It didn't really matter to Bob. If you needed it, you was going to get it. If you had money, you could pay for them. If you didn't have, he'd pay for them. And if you needed it, he'd give you some more money to go with them. He was just that kind of guy. I tell people all the time, and it's a fact, the man gave away more than he kept in his business. It was always fun at Thanksgiving and Christmas because Bob would order complete dinners for all the Alabaster Fire Department, for all the Alabaster Police Department. He didn't really care for anybody to know where it came from, and the restaurants loved it. They loved that huge order, and they would take it from, and it was just great. I mean, that was Bob. That was the essence of Bob. I want to do for someone else. I want to do for others. Remember, he and I were friends for 45 years, and we went through a lot together. People's homes were burned. Well, they didn't come ask Bob for help. Bob came to them with help, not with, if you need me now, call me. He didn't do that. You didn't get a chance to call him. He was there, and he was always there with help.
Bob not only gave financially, but he spread so much joy to others with how he treated them. Skillet Bird once said of Bob, "Sometimes I think we should cut his personality into little pieces and scatter it around where there is only gloom and shadows."
So keeping his legacy alive through What Would Bob Do is fabulous, and I'm in it up to here. I love it. I love the idea. I love the fact that Bob's still with us. And you know what? We've got 4 directors, and here's our credo. If you put in an application that you need whatever, the only rule we follow as directors to decide whether we're going to supply your need is, what would Bob do? It's pretty darn easy because we all know what he would do, and we do it, and we have joy in our hearts every time we get an opportunity to do it. What a man, what a legacy. Long may he live.
Let's continue to scatter Bob's love and kindness by supporting What Would Bob Do? To find out more, go to www.whatwouldbobdo.org. Let's change the world one person at a time through the same selfless generosity Bob shared. Who's ready to go share a hamburger with someone?